Welcome, everyone. I am so excited to kick things off and give you a little preview of our journey together this semester in Queer as Lit. Basically, this course is all about exploring these incredibly powerful voices from Anglo-American queer history and culture. So, in this quick guide, we're going to walk through what we'll be reading, why it all matters, and most importantly, how you'll get to join the conversation.
You know, this single line, right from the very beginning of our anthology, it just gets to the absolute heart of why we're here. This isn't just about analyzing stories, it's about discovery, it's about connection. It's a really powerful idea, so let's dive into that a little more. So the first part of our journey is really about understanding the whole purpose of this course. I want you to think of this literature as two things: a mirror, where you might see your own experiences reflected back at you, and also a map, something that offers guidance and perspective from all of those who came before us.
It's funny, the preface to our anthology actually asks this exact question. And the answers it gives, well, they really provide the foundation for our entire exploration this semester. This is way more than just an academic exercise. It's a vital tool for growth.
Now, what I love about this is how it frames reading not as some passive thing you do, but as this active, really powerful tool for your own personal growth. Every single one of these points, from finding that connection to discovering your authentic self, shows how these texts can really inform, comfort, and empower you.
Okay, so let's move on and see how this all builds as we take a quick tour of the really diverse landscape of voices you're going to be encountering. Our anthology is set up to take us through all these different forms of expression, and each one has its own unique power. We're going to begin with manifestos. And let me tell you, these are not subtle texts. They are raw, they are urgent, and yeah, they're often pretty confrontational. These are the declarations that sparked activism, built solidarity, and demanded radical change. And boom, this just perfectly illustrates the energy of that moment. This pamphlet, handed out right after the Stonewall Uprising, it's not just a piece of paper. No way. It's a call to arms. It's a direct, unifying demand for action that you can still feel today.
So, from those very public declarations, we're going to shift gears and go to the deeply personal. Next, we'll immerse ourselves in novels that explore the inner worlds of queer characters. You know, their intimate struggles, their quiet triumphs, and all those complex emotional journeys.
And a line like this from Baldwin, wow, I mean, this is the crucial point, right? This profound exploration of what it even means to belong, both to a place and to yourself. It was a vital question back then, and it resonates just as powerfully today. We're also going to become literary detectives, in a way, as we examine short stories. Historically, because of oppression, this form became this really clever space for hiding queer themes in subtext and allegory, using all sorts of coded language. We'll learn how to read between the lines and see how these writers got their stories out there.
And finally, we'll connect with poetry. This is where that internal journey of identity often finds its most personal, lyrical, and just powerful expression. It's where language gets boiled down to its emotional core.
I mean, this line from the incredible Audre Lorde just gives you chills, doesn't it? It perfectly captures that essential, defiant act of finding and using your voice. And this idea that it is always better to speak is absolutely central to everything we're doing in this course. So how are we going to do all this? Well, this course is designed to be a dialogue, not a lecture. The voices we read are part of this huge conversation across time, and you're invited to join in. So your final assessment is designed to reflect that really interactive spirit.
So get this, instead of a traditional final essay, you'll be participating in what's called a colloquy. It's this dynamic, conversational roundtable where you'll actually bring a literary character to life, speaking entirely from their perspective. It's really cool.
And here's how it's going to work. It's a really creative and deeply engaging process. First, you get to choose your own text. Then, you connect with the character on a personal level. And finally, you share their story in a living, breathing conversation with your classmates. It's going to be fun.
All right, so with all this in mind, the texts, the themes, the conversations, what's the final destination we're aiming for this semester? Where does all of this reading and discussion actually lead us?
This is so important. The biggest takeaway from this course, it extends far beyond the texts we read. It's all about connecting their stories to your own life and to your own voice. By engaging with these voices, you're not just a student analyzing a text. You become an active participant in the ongoing story of queer life and literature. You really are the next link in that chain.
And so, we end with this final empowering thought taken directly from your syllabus. It's a reminder that this course and all these texts are ultimately an invitation to find your own voice, to tell your own story, and to explore all the possibilities within the language. I truly can't wait to get started with all of you.